You're watching CTV.
The commissioning was witnessed by the Deputy Governor Barrister Sam Ode and members of the State Executive Council, the Speaker of the State House of Assembly, as well as members of the Judiciary, the Minister of Trade, Industry and Investment, Honorable Doris Uzoka Anyete, and the Minister of Water Resources and Sanitation, Professor Telumu Utsev, a host of dignitaries and esteemed members of the public. The projects in question include a fashion hub and ICT center which was completed under the MSME collaboration of the federal government, and the Benue Printing and Publishing Company which has been moribund for several decades. In his address at the occasion, His Excellency Governor Hassan alias said, "The fashion hub and ICT center is a gift from the federal government and is a cornerstone of the agenda of the government of the state."
The Benue State Fashion Hub, which is your initiative and a gift to our state, is a cornerstone of our administration's agenda to promote creativity, foster innovation, create employment, and provide opportunities for our people. The project is designed to harness the abundant talents of our youth and transform them into thriving enterprises that will contribute significantly in building our economy. Your Excellency, the role played by your office in the support of Mr. President in the realization of all what we have envisioned as a government in Benue State cannot be overemphasized. We cannot thank you enough. Your love and support for Benue and her people is quite overwhelming, and we are thankful. A basic analysis of the multiplier effect of the ultra-modern fashion hub on the local economy in Makurdi and Benue at large tells much about the impact of the project. This will transform the entire value chain in the fashion ecosystem in the state and beyond. Today's world is dynamic and ever-changing, and we in Benue cannot be left behind. This is why we are delighted to have you here today to fulfill a promise you made to the people at the first expanded national MSME clinics in January of this year. You gave us a word, and today, Your Excellency, you have honored us again in fulfillment of that promise. The fashion hub to be commissioned shows that we're not only expanding the labor market, but also supporting the skills required. Benue is blessed with abundant resources that have remained largely untapped, underutilized over the years. I make bold to say that the future of our dear state is not just hinged on agriculture or about producing and processing commodities. It prominently features diversification that can be anchored on industrialization, leveraging on the abundant talents that are available in the state. Indeed, our administration is set out to put Benue State on a path of prosperity and sustainable growth trajectory, and our vision and mission has been very clear from the onset, prioritizing everything that puts Benue on the path of development and growth. That is why since assumption of office over a year ago, we have kept our eyes on the target goals and remain focused on the work at hand. Your Excellency, sir, as you commission this facility today, I am confident that it will serve as catalysts for growth and development, not only in Benue State, but across the entire Middle Belt region. We are committed to ensuring that the project fulfill its purpose of empowering our people, contributing to the socio-economic transformation of our state. We acknowledge and appreciate 70 computers donated by your office to power the ICT station of this hall. The various sewing and weaving machines, the 100 kVA generator, and other equipment. Indeed, this alone speaks much, as this is becoming a one-stop shop. However, Your Excellency, we seek to use this opportunity to ask for more. As you shall take a tour and see this facility, the hub, claimed to be the biggest in the country. It has the capacity to accommodate more machines and equipment in order to engage more youth. Hence, we are requesting for the supply of additional machines, especially the monogram and other specialized machines for garment making. Sir, well, we're prepared to ensure the proper coordination and management of the hub after commissioning. I've already appointed one of my principal special assistant, who is a fashionista and grounded in the management of such facilities, to serve as a coordinator in the takeoff of the management of this hub. After the commission of the hub, we also seek for you to honor us with few minutes of your time here to commission the Benue Printing and Publishing Corporation, which is a stone throw from here, that have been moribund for years, and our administration has rehabilitated and equipped through a public-private partnership (PPP) arrangement to enable our people benefit from its services and employment it would create.
Responding, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Kashim Ibrahim, represented by the Deputy Chief of Staff to the President, Senator Ibrahim Hassan Hadija, said,
Today, as we commission this dual-purpose MSME clinic, we bear witness to two critical truths. First, it proves that our promises to entrepreneurs are not mere rhetoric. And secondly, it affirms that the most durable interventions we can achieve as a government are born from strong intergovernmental partnerships. And at this point, I would like to go off script and really commend His Excellency, the Governor of Benue, for that commitment. We have opened 5 MSME clinics across the state since the advent of this administration. So we have 31 more clinics to open with the FCT. Surprisingly, we are here in Benue for the second time. So while some states are waiting for the first MSME clinic, Benue has actually gone ahead. Benue has gone ahead to march into the second stage. And I will not be surprised if we don't come back here before the end of the year to also commission the third stage. And, listening to His Excellency's speech and his request for monogram sewing machines, I would like to borrow a commitment from my principal, the Vice President, to say that we will deploy monogram machines to this facility. When we gathered here earlier this year, we made known President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's promise to establish this partnership in partnership with the Benue state government. Today, we see that promise fulfilled within a record time, and I assure you this is only the beginning of greater things to come. I must commend the visionary leadership of His Excellency, Governor Hassan and his dedicated team, who have worked tirelessly alongside the team from the presidency, led by the Senior Special Assistant and our partners, to ensure the swift delivery of this most ambitious MSME facility hub in the country for fashion and ICT. The Benue Fashion and ICT Hub, along with other hubs and shared facilities established across the nation, represents a federal government intervention designed to foster a conducive business and regulatory environment for MSMEs in Nigeria to thrive and prosper. As we all know, MSMEs are the backbone of the Nigerian economy, accounting for 96% of all Nigerian businesses and contributing over 45% to our economy. Without them, 80% of the current Nigerian workforce will be without jobs. So indeed, MSMEs are the lifeline of communities across the nation, providing a strong pillar of stability during this critical phase of our economic transition. It is evident that it will be impossible to grow the Nigerian economy if the growth and success of MSMEs will not remain a top priority of this government. However, we also recognize that MSMEs in Nigeria continue to face numerous challenges that hinder their growth and prosperity. With a strong resolve to tackle these challenges, the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu administration has provided interventions like the Benue Fashion Hub and other hubs established across the nation. These hubs support MSME clusters across various industries, including fashion and textiles, leather, ICT, agriculture, and cold room facilities. We look forward to establishing additional clusters for mechanic cities, printing, barber shops, shoemaking, and wellness later in the year. The Benue MSME Hub is one of the largest. In fact, it is the largest ever commissioned by the federal government. With over 200 pieces of cutting-edge equipment to support fashion manufacturing and more than 100 ICT devices in this cluster. This hub has the capacity to ramp up production, provide ICT training, and achieve economies of scale. It is also equipped to produce a wide range of fashion items and including military uniforms, school uniforms, and corporate wear, both for Benue State and beyond. We are confident that this hub matches global standards and has the potential to create approximately 48,000 jobs per annum. Beyond providing this cluster, the hub will also house a one-stop shop where MSMEs can engage directly with federal government agencies to resolve their regulatory issues. This one-stop shop will ensure that businesses requiring support or services from our partners such as NAFDAC, Bank of Agriculture, Corporate Affairs Commission, Industrial Training Fund, Standards Organization of Nigeria, Nigeria Export Promotion Council, whose DG is here with us, SMEDEN, and others, can be attended to under one roof.
Goodwill messages came from the Ministers of Commerce and Industry, Honorable Doris Uzoka Anyete, and that of Water Resources, Professor Telumun Utsev.
Premised on the above, the commissioning of this landmark fashion hub and ICT center represents a pivotal step in the right direction, highlighting our collective, both state and federal efforts to strengthen the Nigerian economy and achieve economic diversification through rapid industrialization. In concluding my remarks, I wish to assure you of my ministry's continued commitment and support to improving the operating business environment in Nigeria. Under our new regime of industrial policies and industrial revitalization, the state and federal governments are now, more than ever, positioned to work together in partnership towards economic growth and development. We are well positioned to create new markets in challenging areas attract local and foreign investments, foster state and federal collaborations, and in this way, we will address the social problems like unemployment and insecurity, while at the same time driving robust growth and development. Rest assured that we will continue to work to develop initiatives and implement strategic policies towards building a brighter future for all. To the Benue State Government and to His Excellency, your administration, we will continue to work together to find out ways to support Benue to grow more and to do more and to empower your people as is in your vision. We appreciate your commitment and your determination to the development of landmark enterprises like this hub that we've come today, and I look forward to more collaborations between this state and my ministry to unleash the full potentials of the industries within Benue State. Thank you very much for your time, and I wish you well. Thank you.
I want to urge and encourage the Benue State government and the good people of Benue State to utilize this facility, as it will not only create jobs for the teeming population of Benue State and Nigerians at large, enhance the economy of this country, but it's also an inclusive tool which is in line with the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's Renew Hope agenda for the good people of Nigerians. I want to thank every person that has taken time to be here. We from the Ministry of Water Resources and Sanitation, we are ever available and we are committed in supporting all communities and states in the supply of sufficient and safe water, construction of dams and irrigation facilities, creation of jobs for the teeming population of this country.
The significant moment came as the Vice President, Senator Kashim Ibrahim, represented by Senator Ibrahim Hassan Hadija, called the tape marking the commissioning of the Fashion and ICT Hub to the glory of God as the printing and publishing company was formally launched to the public. Many dignitaries shared their thoughts on the significance of the day and the leadership style of the Executive Governor of Benue State, Very Reverend Father Hassan Yomi
activities. So this Fashion Hub provides an opportunity for Benue people and even beyond to come together in order to advance their society. These are activities that we used to hear in Dubai or in the US or in the UK or elsewhere. Even here in Nigeria, we used to hear of such activities and machines in Lagos, in Kano, in Aba, and elsewhere, but not here. Today, what we used to hear, stories that we used to hear, designs that we used to see, and being told that they came from elsewhere can now happen in this Benue State. All of this stems from the fact that the governor of Benue has demonstrated sufficient political will to bring such development to the state. It also gives testimony to the fact that we have a government that is in synergy and connected with the federal in such a manner as to attract both blessings and indeed be an attraction to the federal government. For the past several years, we cannot really point to any federal presence in the state, and this is not undue criticism. All of us are witnesses to the activities of the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, so we know what was here before. And this is only one example. There are several others. And this also marks the beginning of a new era of a formidable partnership with the federal government in order to attract even much more than what we can see at the present. So the upcoming generation can also see, the pride of governance, the pride, of leadership, and aspire to become leaders with such a pedigree that to attract what Benue people need most, not to attract some of those useless projects that people bring only for their personal interest. Today, Benue has come to limelight, and this is due to the leadership, approach, and style of the present governor, Reverend Father Hassan Yomi. So we cannot appreciate God enough that God has given us a governor that has a concern for the masses and want to advance their cause as well. This is why we are here today.
Well, first of all, I must commend His Excellency the Vice President for bringing this project to Benue State. Then I must also commend the Governor of Benue State for taking up the challenge to partner with the federal government. Everybody knows what is going on in Nigeria today. Things are difficult. A lot of people are lacking jobs. And for some of us, we know that government cannot do it alone. So it's a commendable initiative. At least it will create jobs, for our teeming youth, especially those in the fashion industry. So I commend the project. Benue is a state that is lacking behind in so many areas, especially infrastructure. So I commend the governor for what he's doing so far, and I urge him to do more so that he can bring succor to Benue State.
Dear Governor, Governor Hassan earlier got the award for the most investor-friendly governor within the country. And this is exactly what we're seeing today. It's a testament to the fact that that was not a mistake. So today we are opening a fashion hub. This hub is supposed to be a model for what is to come. So it's going to be training people, taking them off the streets, empowering people, providing employment on a sustainable basis to many. There are two things happening here today. It's not just a fashion hub. There's also the ICT hub, which is a lot of computers, network, and within this facility. So it's where we want to go. It's just a little step in the right direction, but it's a big step all the same for Benue State. Okay, to the young and able, I will always say this, right? The future is yours. Don't let anybody steal it away from you. But the biggest thing, the person that can steal it from you is yourself. So do not steal it from yourself. Engage is what is worthwhile, what is sustainable, what can bring food on your table, and what can keep you out of trouble. So this kind of investment today is the kind of thing that if you learn the skill necessary and the entrepreneurial package that will be done in this facility, you will come out the better. So if you fix the child, fix the youth, you fix society. So I encourage all the young people to do what is right all the time.
The future belongs to the youth, and the governor in his wisdom deems it fit that this project will benefit. We don't have factories, so we're going to rely primarily on skill acquisition. So that when we graduate from here, we become employers of labor. That is the essence of this, and we commend the governor. If the governor continues at this pace and rate, the sky will not be his limit. It will be the stepping stone. And we know that the governor has this project. Many more are still in the pipeline.
The Benue Fashion Hub is a place that is entrepreneur-minded, right? It's a place that is going to open up opportunities for job creation for youths in the state. It's not just a fashion hub in the sense that people who are in the private sector can also come here and partner with the government to be able to carry out like private. It's going to be a private public partnership kind of relationship where people in the public sector can also come here, pick a space and have your business here, provided you're in the fashion industry. So it's going to open up job opportunities for women, for youths, to alleviate, take people off the street. There are many people there that have this fashion sense, but they are not able to develop it. So having been connected to the fashion hub, you'll be able to get a platform where you can showcase your talent, showcase your work, and of course, earn a living for yourself. And in return, the state is going to benefit from whatever income that will be coming here, that will be accruing to the state, you understand? So as much as the indigenes who will partner here are going to make money, the state is also going to get something in return. So basically, that's the reason we have the Benue Fashion Hub.
Teumbu Tsebo, Catholic Television of Nigeria, Makurdi Center.
Thank you.
You're watching CTV.